Hey, it is live now. Okay. What I have in front of me here is a FT Explorer of sorts. This is a brand new fuselage that has been just modified slightly, obviously with a carbon fiber boom and a different height. I've chopped a lot off the top of it because we don't have a pusher motor. So what we're going to do today is just kind of go through it and put it together for the first time. I just finished this putting all the flight controller into it, and so we'll wire it up. A lot of wires to connect, as you can see there. Look at that mess. That's a mess. It's fully iNav equipped. It's got some kind of flight controller, or Maytech, excuse me, Maytech F405, I believe. Let's find out what it is, shall we? Okay. It is oh, I can't even see that. I think it's a Maytech F405. No, it's an F411 wing. Excuse me. See? It's an F411 wing. It's got twin ESC PDB built into it, but it does not have a camera switcher, sadly. So it only has one camera, which is a run cam. I guess I'll start here with the VTX. The VTX is on a 3D printed pod that I just drew up in Fusion 360. It is a Runcam Eagle 2 Pro. I love this camera. It's a full-size camera. The VTX is a Eachine something or another, 5628, something like that. TX 5628. I have all this stuff written down and I don't have my notes in front of me, so that's why I don't know anything. The servos in the back are these Clone Tower Pro digital Metal Gear servos, and the ones up in front are on the ailerons are Emax Metal Gear servos. The foam board is obviously just Dollar Tree foam board, and the difference with the fuselage is that it doesn't have the regular FT Explorer height. I took about 20 or 30 millimeters off the top, and then there's no motor. There's no motor nacelle because there's no need for a rear pushing motor, so we can have a lower fuselage. We don't need this big hump up here. We can mount the wing lower. So it's sort of an FT Explorer inspired design. Also, there's no foam board boom. It is a carbon fiber tube, a square tube, a dowel or whatever. Of course, it's hollow. And then it has this very heavy and badly designed and printed a long time ago. I printed these parts probably 2 years ago when I first designed this idea. And I could print it a lot less infill and a lot lighter and redo the design, but it works and it balances out the CG. So I need some weight in the back, or I need some weight in the back so I can put weight in the front, like at HD cameras and stuff eventually. Oh, and look, I put a little spot for a Mobius here, or some kind of small HD camera. It has basically all the options for an F411 wing. I hooked up the LED lights. It's got a GPS. It's one of those mini from Raceday, a ready-made RC. This is a ready-made RC mini GPS. It's back in there. under there. And the receiver is a Free Sky receiver, D16 something, RXSR or something, I can't remember. And I'm gonna like to put a long range receiver on there, but right now this is what I got. And it has an antenna sticking out this side and a 90 degree sticking out this side. So what we have to do is put the wing on. The wing is with these very heavy pins, because right now I don't have it. I have just these barbecue skewers, and I can't. They keep fraying, and they're just these things suck. So I made some metal pins that hold the wing on. The wing has this 3D printed wing mount that I designed. So let's put the wing on first. And it is a pain in the ass. When I put this together, not this particular one, but FliteTest Explorer. So I tried to design this so I can kind of have the wing out here. So we're gonna not plug in them. Well, no, we're not gonna. Yeah, we'll plug in the motors. Okay. Motors get plugged in. Each motor has an XT30 plug. Doesn't matter which one you pick for those. And then all these servo wires and various electrical supply are separated, which makes it a real pain to hook up. Can't even see what I'm doing. So let's put that up there like that. So you have to get all of them out and hopefully untangled from this mess. I try to anyway. This is the LED. So each one of these is marked left, left. And they got marks on the top, so I line them up. Okay. And then that means that they're hooked up right. And then the LED is this one. Flip it around. There's LED. We have motor 2. That's motor 1. That's right. This is motor 2. It's marked. Motor 2. And we do. This is the right. Is there a right one somewhere? Right. Line those up. Okay. Then we've got one more, and that's motor 1. Goes to number 1. There. Now look at that. We've got all this messy wires hooked up. So now in the old Explorer, I would take this power and push it backwards. And I would take all these and kind of push them forward, like so. And then see if we can get them all. This is the first time I've tried this with this one. So it's got to go all the way down. And then all the way back. And then I have to use these metal pins to get through there. There we go. There's one. These metal pins have a little bit of heat shrink on each end. I figure that'll kind of give it the friction it needs, because with all these wires in here, this thing is sliding. See? First assembly. Already found a bug. Alright, let's try it with it sticking out. go. Oh, did the shrink come with it? Yes, it did. Okay, so now I look in there. I pinched all the motor wires up above it, but hey, it's in there. If I didn't want it doing that, I suppose I could pull it out. Okay, so you can see that the wing is now secured to the fuselage. And it doesn't rock, doesn't move, it's not loose until the first crash. Okay, so the next step is to get the battery in and hook up the VTX parts. So that's up here. This is a monster, so there's really no room for me to hook it up to keep it here. Just move it down this way. So on the VTX wires come through a little hole here, right there. And so let's get the battery in. The battery's this should be replaced with a rubber pad, I've decided. Not Velcro, and then Velcro straps. And then these straps should be replaced with some real Velcro straps where you hook and pull them around. But first thing we want to do, let's just test the CG. Oh dear. Oh, it's way tail heavy. So we're going to have to move this all the way up. Let's see how it is now. See what I mean about cameras and stuff? Okay, so let's get this the way it's going to be, which is... See, this is the kind of plane where you get out to the field and it takes you 10 minutes to put it together. Okay, so we're going to slide it forward like this. And now these are wires that we want. We've already lost one. This is a trial run, folks. This is what it's like when you design your own plane. Okay. So before these get too far, we've got cam and VTX. So cam, line up the notches, the marks. VTX, line up the marks. And those we're going to try to push back while we push this. So let's get our receiver ready. Transmitter. Excuse me for walking in front of the camera. Do I still have audio? Yeah. This mic is on the last bar. It's battery.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Okay.
Right. I meant to do that. Lights off. Disengage.
Okay, so we're going to turn it on. And we're going to slide it closed, I hope. So let's put these on this side. And there we go. Slide this closed, and let's push these back into there, like so. Stay down in there, please. There it goes. It went right on. How about that? You can hear the servos. It's in some kind of mode. Let's see. Do we have our VTX? Oh, good. Our VTX is showing up on the screen.
Manual mode. Horizon mode. Loiter mode.
Okay, it's not going to do any GPS modes because it's not. Okay, so the motor is not going to arm. The motors are not going to arm. We'll put this out here just in case, so I don't break the props, because the props cost like $3 a piece. Because it shouldn't arm. See, that means it won't arm. But as warnings on the screen, no. We need to fix the OSD so it shows warnings.
Loiter mode. Horizon
And
mode.
it won't go into.
Cruise mode. Air
And
mode.
that's really air mode.
Disengage.
And that's return to launch. It's not
Engage.
going to do any of those.
Cruise mode. Manual.
Okay. Oh, lots of throws in manual mode. Okay. I don't know if we should dial. I got to learn how to do several things in iNav, and that is rates, like different rates, like have a switch. Like on my regular planes, I have high, middle, and low rates, like 100% throws, 70% throws, and 50% throws. Those are my high, low, middle, and low rates. Let's see how badly this got whacked here. Still okay. We're still going to fly it like it is. A new fuselage, now a new wing. I digress. So I don't know how to do rates. Now in air mode,
Cruise mode. Air mode.
does it say air mode now? So you don't have quite as much throws in air mode, but what you do have is stabilization. It's supposed to keep you in that attitude that you're in, that you put yourself in. Not quite as much throws, but still a lot of throws. So I'd like to learn how to put it on a switch where I have different rates, high rates, low rates, middle rates. And I'd also like to have the differential thrust on a switch so I can turn it on and off. What else? I'm going to have to disconnect this pretty soon so I don't overheat the VTX, but we know it works. We know we can't arm.
Telemetry lost.
But we're in the basement. We're not going to ever get a GPS signal. Okay, so there is our back, pull up, push forward, left, right. Okay, so we don't have any flaps set up on this. We don't have any rates when we're in manual mode or air mode. And I don't know how to do those things. That'll be one of my next iNav adventures. I'm looking at this is Tuesday in the pandemic. We're going to disconnect this now. And
Telemetry lost.
Tuesday, April 28th, I think, all day long. And we are going to hopefully maiden this on Thursday. It's going to be a nice day. I'm going to message my friends, Kevin, Andy, Odin, see if they want to go flying, make up for some extra work at night, write some code and do some database conversions and stuff so that I can take off a little time on Friday afternoon or Thursday midday and you can see where that got bent. I don't care, I'm still going to fly it. This wing was massively crashed, but on Thursday we're going to maiden it. So I'm glad to see that my plans came together well for this kind of funny looking. This is the front pod. Now I did this obviously so I could fit an entire, this is a zippy 4-cell 3300. My idea really is about a 4000 is what I want to put in here. I have a 4000. I have a 5000. 5000 is too big. 4000 fits fine. Oh, and I didn't check the balance with everything on it. Shit. Let's see how it balances, folks. Let's do all this all over again, except we don't have to hook it back up. We'll just get it on. Just put these things like this. Just throw it a little bit back, but not much. Oh, oh, don't go out there. Okay, let's check the balance now. Oh my God, it's tail heavy. It's way tail heavy. Shit. It's way tail heavy. I wonder if that means I should move the wing further back. Okay, let's get a Mobius recession. Oh no. I wonder where the CG marks are. That's too far back. Okay. Put one of those right in the nose. No, not even close. I think I'm going to have to add some batteries up here or something up in the front. Let's see. We're going to go back here and get I can't believe we need that much nose weight. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Ah! We need an awful lot of nose weight. It's about where my first knuckle is. Halfway between my first and second. It's a little bit tail heavy still. Let's just look at stick that to the very front. Wow. I think what I'm going to do, let's flip this around. Let's figure out how much nose weight and put it right here. Get two of those. This one's already been smashed. I'm going to put this one in the front. That. Put one there. Put one there. a big dead battery. Sorry that I'm still live and doing this, but hey, I said I would figure this out online. Yeah, here are dead. Oh yeah, like this one. This one is a chunk. Does it fit in there? That's the question. Nope. Does not fit in there. Okay, so we'll have to do these. Too bad about the wires. Just felt. Maybe I can just tape it in. Some duct tape. Or I could just put a bunch of bolts in a package. I'm gonna go through my stuff, find some heavy crap. Okay. We need to put some more CG in the nose, some more weight in the nose for the CG. So there's that. But beyond that, I think we're going to be good. So, oh, excuse me. That's it for this very boring live stream, but informative for me. I think it'll fly once I get the CG right. And maybe that was part of its problem before, because it couldn't have been that much heavier in the nose before. So we need to put some CG, some weight, and work out the CG. That's for sure. We'll weigh these. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. The bot that watches. Thanks for watching, bot. Not bot grinder, but just bot. YouTube bot. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, flush your teeth, all that stuff. I'm going to cut this off. Cut this off with a flick of a switch. Bye-bye.